Hey, what's up guys? This is Andrew from the Ski Monster. Today we're going to talk about how to adjust your Tyrolia Attack binding. We can't stress enough how important it is to actually see a certified shop technician to make sure everything is properly adjusted. But if you're in a pinch and need to adjust your bindings, I'm going to show you how to. To start, I'm going to show you how to adjust the AFD and the Attack binding. Now, you want to take your boot once it's clicked in and yank back on the cuff to bring up the toe so it separates it from the AFD. Now, as you can see, as I take my binding card, which is about the same thickness as a business card, there's a lot of space in between the bottom of your toe and the AFD and the binding. To fix that, I'm going to take my Phillips head screwdriver, rotate this clockwise, and that's going to bring the AFD closer to the bottom of your boot. And as I spin, I'm checking the friction to make sure it's not too tight, not too loose. Ultimately, you want to feel the boot and the AFD kind of rubbing together, just like that. And now to double check to make sure our adjustment stayed, I'm going to release the boot, take it out, let's put it back in, and make sure I'm going to take my binding card, and as you can see the adjustment stayed, and that's how you adjust your AFD. All right, so next we're going to talk about how to adjust the forward pressure on your Attack binding. Start, let's click in your boot. And now as you can see, there's a tab in the back on the heel piece. This is your forward pressure indicator. Now there are hash marks on top of the tab. Ultimately, you want the housing to fall in the middle of these hash marks. Currently, the tab is too far back. So to fix this, I'm going to take my flathead screwdriver. I'm going to release the boot from the binding. I'm going to lift up this tab. And we're going to move that binding forward. Now, most importantly, we want to make sure that when we drop down the tab, we hear a click, and double check to make sure it's properly set. We'll move that heel piece so we hear a second click. And as I lock my boot in, you can now see that the hash marks are now in the middle of the housing of the heel piece. And that's how you adjust your forward pressure in Attack. Finally, we're going to talk about how to adjust your DIN setting on your Attack binding. Now again, I really want to stress the importance of having a certified shop technician adjust your bindings to your ski boot. But if you find yourself in a pinch, I'm going to show you how to adjust your DIN. Now you have a DIN setting in your toe piece and your heel piece. There's a DIN window that you can see on the top of the toe piece with a numerical scale. Higher the number, harder it is for you to release from your bindings. Now, to adjust this number, you take your Phillips head screwdriver. On the left side of the toe piece, there's a screw. And as I go clockwise, it's going to make that number go up one. If I go counterclockwise, you're going to go down. Now again, a little goes a long way. I recommend going one number at a time. Higher number, again, harder it is for you to release. Lower number, easier to pop out. Now on your heel piece, same thing. You have a screw in the back. And as I go clockwise, we go up. As I go counterclockwise, we go down. And that's how you adjust your DIN on an Attack binding. For more information, feel free to reach out to our customer service team via live chat, email, give us a call, or check out our blog post at theskimonster.com.